show is my first ever online performance, and it just so happened that it coincides with Mental Health Awareness Week. It's all about being kind. So I thought that's pretty cool. Thing is, I'm always thinking about my mental health and the health of my loved ones, so not just for this week, but these, as you'll see from these song stories I'm going to tell you, there'll be lots of things that are relevant for this week. Okay, and the reason I wanted to do this performance was because, well, I feel very positive now, and I felt like I could share my songs with you, and some of the songs will show some of my vulnerability, but I'm actually okay with that because I don't feel like I will be losing any of my strength. That's quite important. And it's a really strange thing to say, but lockdown has actually been quite a positive experience, and well, I'm very aware that this hasn't been the same for everyone, and I know that there are some people out there who are having an absolutely horrendous time during lockdown, so I want to be really sensitive to that. But I also want to say that if it wasn't for lockdown and being in my house, my lovely house, which I'm lucky to have, I don't think I would be doing this right now, because I've not actually performed a set of my songs for over 8 years, and I feel really excited to share this with you. So thank you for being here tonight. Okay, I'm going to talk for a little bit longer, and then I promise I'll get on with it. Okay, you're going to hear, you're going to have an insight into my inner thoughts. Okay, so don't be too scared. Lots of these themes I think are going to resonate with you. The songs are about love, obviously, like most songs. Love, loss, self-doubt, anxiety, panic and fear. You know, all the really fun stuff in life that happens to us. So my aim is to express these universal feelings in a really upbeat and hopeful way, and I will take you on a journey tonight, quite a short journey for half an hour, with highs and lows, and hopefully there'll be more highs. Almost there now, almost there. Okay, music's really helped me with my well-being. It's always been like a massive part of my life, and I hope this performance makes you feel a bit lighter and a bit happier. That's my aim for tonight. Okay, so this song, the first song in the set, is by is obviously by me, but it's written by me and my friend Emily, who lives quite far away in Portsmouth. She's meant to be here actually, but let me just check she's not in the waiting room before I start. It's called Next to You, and it's about, it was actually inspired by a trip to France, to the Dordogne. Don't know if anyone's been there. I think you'll find the piano riff has like a really French feel to it. Okay, let's just see. Oh, here we go. Right, let's look. Okay, all right, cool. Let's start. So I'm going to use a fancy backing track for this one, because me and technology are really good friends at the moment. I've been getting used to it. So let's see. I'm stuck in my head, that's where I belong. Walking arm in arm, singing my song next to you. Next to you. But the voice inside me making us three, and three is the crowd in my head. You're too loud if we only knew. It's not me, it's you. The voice inside my head said, why do you like that? Hum this tune instead. Hopefully it will distract. The voice inside my head said, why do you like that? Hum this tune instead. Hopefully it will distract. La 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 la, take a picture. La 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 la, take a picture. La 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 la. Walking back to yours, arm in arm. The look in your eyes, the brooding charm next to you. Next to you. But the voice voice inside me making us three, and three is the crowd in my head. You're too loud if we only knew. It's not me, it's you. The voice inside my head said, why you acting like that? I'm just tuning instead. The voice inside my head said, I'm just tuning instead. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Next to you. Next to you. Next to you. Is anybody out there? Anybody out there? Is anybody out there? Anybody out there? Or is it me again? Am I hearing things? Is it me again? Am I hearing things? The voice inside my head said, why you acting like that? I'm just tuning instead. Hopefully it will distract. Why you acting like that? I'm just tuning instead. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. It's just two of us now. But I wrote this song about 12 years ago when I first moved to London. It's not about anyone that we know. Okay, so I just want to make that really clear. This person is out of my life now. That feeling, you know, that feeling you have when you're in your 20s and you've got so much to prove. We've all been there, right? And one of the best things about age and experience is the feeling of not really caring what anyone thinks anymore and not tripping up all the time. And or if you do trip up, because you do make mistakes, of course, still when you're older, but you can laugh about it and you can laugh at yourself and you learn really quickly. That's why I really like being older, and I'm glad I'm not in my 20s anymore. So this song is about that. Do you mind if I sit down and tell you this? I work for a perfectionist. There's this look in his eyes, a way to chastise and criticize. It's time. I tried to be like you. You got me dancing with my two left feet, tiptoeing around you. Put on these shoes and make them fit, but don't trip up, cause then you won't be perfect. I think it's time that I sit down and tell you this. I don't want your forgiveness. Let the dust settle down before you criticize me. You say crisis, I say opportunity. It's time. I tried to be like you. You got me dancing with my two left feet, tiptoeing around you. Put on these shoes and make them fit, but don't trip up, cause then you won't be perfect. I'm making so many mistakes in this one, and that's quite good, really. I'm not perfect. You got me dancing with my two left feet, tiptoeing around you. Put on these shoes and make them fit, but don't trip up, cause then you won't be perfect. For just one day, let me live my life out of the spotlight. For just one day, let me live my life see you on the other side. You got me dancing with my 2 left feet, tiptoeing around you. Put on these shoes and make them fit, but don't trip up, 'cause then you won't be perfect. Right, so my next song change the sound. So I'm going to use this fancy, amazing electric piano which I bought so long ago, and it still works. It's incredible. Big up Roland. So maybe if I get famous one day, like they'll sponsor me or something. I don't know. Roland are amazing. So this is a sound which I like. It's a bit kind of. So I wrote this song when I was living in one room in a shared house, okay? And this shared house had 10 people in it, one tiny kitchen and no lounge. So those were the days, you know. I felt pretty low because I wasn't really enjoying a lot of stuff. I was also making so many mistakes. You know, that typical like young person stuff. I felt very lost, and to be honest, I didn't really know myself very well back then. So, that's another great thing about getting older. You kind of get to know yourself. And I like to make light of this song by using a Whitney Houston sound on the piano. So this is called Hit EP, and the song, that's the sound, not the name of the song. The song is called One Room Solo. When you got the weight of the world on your shoulders, just a sigh, just a lie, justify why you're so low, so low, so low, so low. When you got the zaps from your head to your shoulders, wish I was dead and I feel like I'm on top, so low, so low, so low. Give me something to help the pain. Give me something, but don't make me go away. Give me something to help the pain. Give me something, but don't make me go away. Help you do your best, lift your weight off your shoulders. Just a sigh, just a lie, justify why you're so low, so low, so low, so low. Figure out the rest, shed a tear on my shoulder. We hope you emerge with the strength to get on top. So low, so low, so low. Give me something to help the pain. Give me something, but don't make me go away. Give me something to help the pain. Give me something, but don't make me go away. It's like, oh, it's like low energy. That's why I try and make light of it by using the Whitney Houston sound, because I think it kind of, even though, you know, she had quite a sad life actually, didn't she? Maybe I need to think of something funnier to call the sound. I don't know. You know what's also really weird? When you crack a joke that you think's funny and then it's like silence. don't like it. Okay. And I can also see my mum's face, and she looks like she's concentrating really hard. She's not smiling. And then when I was performing earlier, I saw a baby's eye, like really close to the screen. That kind of put me off a bit as well, but it's fine. I'm just getting used to it. So hello, baby. Whoever the baby is, hello, baby. And I can see Lucia now. Hi, Lucia. Let me just.
Oh, Lucia's lovely.
Oh, yeah, Mum. Remember, Lucia can hear you. Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay though. But I love my mum. She only got Zoom working the other day. It's been so long. I tried so hard to get it working, didn't I, Mum?
You did.
Anyway, enough chatting. So the next song is for Lucia because she helped me write this. This is the Lady Lilith.
Oh.
Thanks, Mum. You might want to mute yourself now. Now, the Lady Lilith is. I'll just explain a bit about the word or the name Lilith. Because I hadn't actually heard of this word until a few years ago, and I wish I'd heard about it when I was a teenager, because I would have had posters of Lilith all over my wall. The word Lilith or Lilith translates as night creatures, night monster. Now this is what I love: night hag or screech owl. So that's basically what people used to call women back in the day of Isaiah, like the Old Testament days. So the commentators and interpreters often envision the character of Lilith as a dangerous demon in the night, a sexually wanton woman, one who steals the babies in the darkness. So I thought, wow, she sounds really fierce, really evil, pretty cool. But then when you look into it a bit more, it's actually the start of female repression. And I think that's really interesting. So the Dead Sea Scrolls, I mean, we're going really far back in history now. The first term occurs in a list of monsters. So Lilith was known as a monster. And then by the 6th century AD, she was known as a female demon. So she's often depicted as Adam's first wife and the temptress of all temptresses. So Lucia, this is a song for you. You're not like Lilith at all. Okay. Right. Now I'm also using a backing track for this one, because the lovely Lucia, when we do a live gig, usually sings with me. I think that might be our next project, Lucia. Do something online together. Okay, let me just check it works. So, if you could see like my notes, I've written notes all over the place. Like this, hopefully one day it'll all be in here. But at the moment, there's notes everywhere. You can't see. I have to do something weird with the piano now. I have to split the sound, and I'm putting it into 3 different sounds. So I've got bass down here. Got some synthy. It's actually called a soft pad, but I don't think that's a very sexy name for it. Soft pad. But anyway, let's start. The Lady Lilith, she sings a song for me. The Lady Lilith reminds us how it used to be. A time of fear, a time of suffering, a life of sin, alive with him. The Lady Lilith, she felt the fear in me. The Lady Lilith, she died to set us free. Free from fear and free from suffering. Free from sin and free from pain. You wanted love, but you got fantasy. You wanted truth, but you got lies. she ate the whole of him. He said she ate the whole of him. He said she ate the whole of him. The lady Lilith, she sings a song for me. Sings a song for me. The lady Lilith reminds us how it used to be. A time of fear, a time of suffering, a life of sin, a life with him. You wanted love, but you got fantasy. You wanted truth, but you got lies. You gave your all, but you felt nothing. He said she ate the whole of him. 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 Anyway, we're actually right at the end now. So, what time is it? Am I bang on time? Oh, just 3 minutes over. That's because we started late. I pride myself on my timekeeping. Right, so one last song now, and this one is
After.
This is no, Dad. It's a brown paper bag, and lots of people like this one. I think, like most people who've heard me say, "Oh, I really like that one. It's good." And this is one of the first songs I ever wrote, which is quite cool because it was when I lived in Brick Lane with Amy. She's there. And I really like the confusing kind of carnival vibe that I'm going for in the piano. So, and thank you. Can I just say thank you as well before I finish this song and say thank you so much for being here tonight because I couldn't have done it without you, really. It would have been really sad if you weren't here. Really sad. I don't know what I would have done. I think I would have had a little cry probably if no one had turned up. And then I would have thought, maybe there's something wrong with the Zoom link.
That would be wise.
Because I'd expect my mum to turn up at least, you know. Anyway, right. Be kind to yourself because that's what it's all about, Mental Health Awareness Week. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others, always. Be your own best friend. I only learnt that lesson recently. All right, brown paper bag. Doctor, open-minded but closed and decided, well, if you suggest this, that God ignorance is bliss. Doctor, open-minded but writes in permanent ink, your words are set in stone. Shame your heart is the same. A brown paper bag. You can get one from the man who sells apples. A brown paper bag. You can get one from the man on the street with his bottle of you know what, and he's drinking it neat. reassuring look, a reassuring look. A pill or a strong will, breathing in and out, I won't question you. Here's your brown paper bag. Breathing in and out, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out.